I don't know how to do it. You zoom in. Shut up. Relax. If you zoom in, then you won't. You're good. Speak it up. I know you can talk louder.
Okay, hello everyone. I am not in the microphone. I am extremely loud. Most of you know this. Most of you. So, I'm going to go ahead and get things started so we can move through. I know everybody's got a lot going on. Thank you for coming. As I say, every season, every year, thank all the girls. We especially thank parents, grandparents, aunts, relatives that get these girls to practices, to games. And if you were, which most of you were involved, you know we had a lot of games this year, especially these next two groups that I'm going to mention, my middle school and JV. For a lot of my middle school players, this was their first time playing in a big official sport, and it was busy for them. They did a great job. They showed up here at the bottom there. There were some bumps in the road, but I expect that. That's, you know, it's new coming from going to rec soccer, traveling, anything like that, into straight high school soccer. I still call middle school high school soccer. They're part of us. They did a wonderful job. I'm very excited to see where they all go. I always hope y'all stick with it. Some of you've already started into indoor, which is a different ball game, but it'll just prepare you for next year. So I love all my girls, every single one of them. Even if you think I don't like it, I still do. So she's probably the most, but she puts up a lot at home in here. I thank my family too, because I'm away from the house a lot and work. Sports add extra. I've got lots of kids, and it's just, I enjoy it. I was looking on the back of our programs, and our first team was in 2003. So I was on that first team, and it's funny that somehow this many years later, I'm still involved. But when you love the sport, you can find some way to get in there. So I'll start with our middle school awards. Again, I hate awards because I could honestly give awards to each girl on every single different day, because all my girls are wonderful girls. You guys know that. You're their parents. They show up. They do exactly what I ask. If they don't, they run. And most people don't like to run. So we get through it. We do a really good job. I'll start with middle school. So let's see. Middle school, talk about her in a way. She played for me for the travel team a couple of times. We had some bumps in the road, getting used to each other, but she's done really well. She will play wherever I ask her to play now without asking questions. And it's like me, you know, that's a big deal for me. If I ask you to do something, just do it. We'll do it and figure it out. And she always goes out and she tries her best. And our middle school defensive player of the year this year was Miss Gabby Gatz. Offensive player of the year, I believe, is I'm not sure if it's a repeat or not, but this is I work with healthcare, and this is a girl I picked up at a random place that she wasn't even there for. Encouraged her to come out, and she's come out, and she shows up, and she works hard, and I'm very excited to see how she does at the next level as well. And my offensive player for middle school is Miss Yasiri Sandria. All right, 110% award. This is an award where all these girls will do anything you ask. They come early. They ask to stay late. They'll ask to come on days we don't have practice. Some of them will text you and say, hey, what do I need to be doing more? And this award is the 110% award, and you just enjoy all your players. You enjoy girls that really want to go above and beyond and are always looking for something else to improve and what can help the team in the future. And our 110% award for the middle school is Miss Kylie Darty. Our middle school Eagle Award, and this award usually goes to a player that's been in the program a little bit. They continue to set an example. They're a positive role model. Again, meeting all the other expectations, and it's just somebody that you look for guidance for our brand new ones coming in, and they're still guiding the ones that have been on the team season. Madeline Upchurch. On to JV. So the teams that I personally had are middle school JV. Middle school includes age 5th through 8th. JV is 7th through 10th. Number-wise, for the most part, I don't get a lot of high schoolers, so I don't include them heavily in the awards. But sometimes I do. So just in case people were wondering how that went. Defensive this year. This is a player. She might have played 2 years. She's continued to improve. She played indoor for me last year. I love her as a defensive player. I start usually giving the defensive award in middle and JV because I love defense. The girls know that's usually where I tend to heavily influence all coaching around is defense, nothing else. We have to have offense, but I'm a defensive heavy player. So my defensive player this year, again, great player. She comes out, gives all the effort she has. She's working in the off season. She's a good teammate. She's somebody that I can ask to do anything, even if it's not a defensive play. And she does it. So our defensive player of the year is Miss Isabella Alvaros. Offensive player of the year for JV, I have it's a co-offensive award, so I have 2. Offensively, and all you girls, I think it's all of you from the seniors down all play for me independently. You all. But you will hear me give lots of instructions. Some things I say more than others. If you're an offensive player, you're not just standing up there waiting for a ball. You have to be active in all areas, whether it's winfield, back, depending on a corner kick, you gotta be active. Both my offensive players do a very good job of that. They are still younger. One, not as experienced, but I don't keep track of goals. I'm terrible about that. Don't ever ask for statistics. I know though that each of them have had goals, and that impacts too. But offense is not just the goal scoring. It's all around. You're helping the team offensively on the attack, defensively, whatever I ask, they're doing. So, my offensive players this year are Miss Kensia, Mora, all right, 110% award. Early on in the season, I needed numbers, especially for JV, and that's when I start pulling from those varsity heavy girls. And by varsity, I mean 9th and 10th. 9th and 10th is eligible to play for me. Some not so much. No, I can't really pull Zoe away from varsity keeping. It's not smart, so Zoe didn't really play for me. But several of the other girls did. There were one in particular that she would volunteer. Sometimes it gets a bad name when you become a varsity player and you're like, I gotta play JV. I try to teach the girls you want to play. The more you play, the better you're gonna get. And this player always volunteered. She was always ready. She always asked, hey, if you need a player, I'll come and do it. So when it was around the varsity numbers and safety precautions, she would come down. But I appreciate that. She always gave 110% for me. JV, varsity, whatever it was. And I couldn't ask for more. So my 110% this year for JV is Miss Rachel Lee. Okay, back to the Eagle Award. This again is one of those awards that I have for a player that has played a while, continues to lead by example. And this is going to be one of the older players that I did pull to come down and play for me. And she's one that, I mean, most of my girls, I would take a whole team of them because we just have a great group. I have nothing negative to say about any of them. But she's one that I could ask her to play 3 straight games in a row, and she's probably not going to say any different. You might notice it a little bit with her playing, and I might say, hey, hey, I need to get her out, but she'll do it. She'll play, she's not gonna complain, she's not gonna question it, she just shows up. She's got a great attitude. I love having her here, and I just really am excited to see where her future goes too. So my JV Eagle Award is Miss Caroline McCown. Okay, last but not least, again, I combine both teams, and this is across the board. I feel like it's just across the board. This is my MVP. This is a player that I will play anywhere, that I will ask to do anything. She always wants to improve. Even when I'm telling her she needs to take a break, I don't want you doing an extra layoff, even during the sometimes. She loves to do more than she should. So, she's a very impactful player. You will see her everywhere on the field. And usually when I'm out there and I'm like, hey, I need something extra, I'll move around and try to get the best bang for our buck, because she is one that will have a huge impact going to varsity next year. So I hate that we will miss that on my end very much, but it's exciting to see where she's going to go. MVP for both middle and JV is a safe pick. Okay, that was it for me.
Alright, we're going to start off by doing our academic all-state. So please hold your applause to the end, because it's quite a few. So, all academic first team, Sky, Olivia, Emma Hansen, Peyton, Layla Baker, Emma Schrader, and then honorable mention, Lacey Miller.
Hey, some of you come on this side of Becca, and then some of you on the other side. That way Jerry has y'all centered more. Scoot in a little bit, Sky. There you go.
1, 2, 3. Here we go. Thank you. I was just fixing to start saying that. You got me for me.
Alright, next I'm going to move into our third region awards. So, all third region honorable mentions, Sky Bender. All third region second team, Olivia. And all third region first team, Emma Schrader.
Perfect.
All right, I'm going to start off with our most improved player. So this player was new to us this year, and I did have all the girls vote for the awards. Obviously, coaches had some say into it, but all the awards were pretty spot on to what I, Keely, and Courtney would have chosen. So this player was new to us this year. Never played soccer before, maybe when she was little, I'm not so sure. This might not be a surprise to some. I look at this award from the first day I seen them play in preseason to the very last game. And when I tell you this player had made huge improvement, she went from being questionable to get start to being a no-brainer starting on the team. And that is Lacey Lee.
You did good, she said, Lacey.
Alright, next I'm going to do our 110% award. So this player gives her all-time effort on every time she steps on the field. She's a leader by example, gives her best effort every game and every practice. She played the season with an injury and continued to give her all and never complained. She had a positive attitude and had really good mental toughness throughout the season. That is something we look for this award. So that is Emma Hansen. Next is our Eagle Award. So this player was a standout in her personality, goofiness, willing to give her all. She could play anywhere on the field for us. She cares a lot about the teammates and always wants the best in everyone. She becomes hard on herself, always asking how she can improve. She brings out a different side of the team and demonstrates a lot of those core values that we look for. And that is Zoe Boone. Alright, I'm going to go into Defensive Player of the Year. This player was an anchor in our defense. We demanded a lot and asked a lot of her and our back line this year. Very hardworking player and a key component of the growth and success we've seen in this team throughout the past 2 years. She will be very missed next year. Sky Bender. Alright, next is our Offensive Player of the Year. She played a couple different positions for us, helped us wherever we needed on the offensive half of the team. She ended the year with 19 goals and 5 assists. She also won this award last year, and she will also be missed next year. Olivia Combs. Alright, our MVP. This player is very deserving of this award. She's always one of the hardest working players on the field, a team leader, and is able to stand out in every game she plays, whether we're playing the hardest game of the season or maybe one of our easier games. She's a player that everyone looks to go towards. She ended the year with 13 goals and 7 assists, which shows the impact she made offensively and defensively. And that's Megan Prater. right, and I do have one more award. Like I did last year, I decided to add another Coach's Choice Award because I feel like sometimes certain players don't get the recognition maybe they deserve. And so this year, I'm giving this to a player that for me made an impact at every level she played at. She played defense, she played forward, probably played midfield at some point in the year. And I feel like she made an impact that wasn't necessarily always seen in me. And that is Avery Lee. All right. That is all I have for me. This was a great season, and overall some stats that I wanted to look at that shows the improvement is as a team in 2024, which was last year, we scored 21 goals. This year we scored 40 goals. So that's doubling the amount of goals we scored. Maybe our record doesn't show the growth that we showed, but statistically as a team, we're getting there. We're growing every game. Defensively, last year we gave up 80 goals. This year was 66 goals. So even though maybe those numbers seem high, as a team, we see that growth throughout the years. So we should be very proud in how we ended our year this year. That's all I have. And then, lastly, sorry, Sky has committed to Russia. You have not heard already, so we are going to have a signing day after this. So please stick around to congratulate her and support her for what her next career holds. So that's all I have. No, we're not done yet. I forgot they're down there. I do have our senior awards and our career stats. So Sky, throughout the year she played, she had 63 games, 7 goals, 5 assists. In 2023, she was all-region tournament team. And then 2025, all-district team. So, and then Olivia played from 2023 to 2025. She played 60 games, had 24 goals and 7 assists. 2024 and 2025 all district tournament team, and then 2025 all region team, second team. Now that's all I have. I don't know. Now I'm looking.
All right, so the boosters each year, we work really, really hard with your help to provide wonderful things for our athletes. One of the people we would like to recognize from the boosters, and I guarantee you from our parents and our players, is Mr. Jerry Henry. Jerry comes out all the time and takes wonderful pictures of our kids, so we don't have to. With those pictures, we also have Carly Hanson that comes in when Sherry's not around, or even when Sherry is around. She comes in and helps get those pictures too. Carly actually did our slideshow for us. And she also coordinated our concession stand, which takes the pressure off of parents. So that way, we always have one parent to kind of be in charge of it. This year, that parent was a senior parent. And so that way for our senior parents to be able to sit and watch her kiddo play or their kiddo play, Carly stepped in and did all that coordination. Let me tell you, that is a tough job. Who was able to do it all? So we're going to have an appreciation gift for Carly also. Also, to make our player gifts happen, to make our banquet happen, to make all of those meals to get before games happen, we have to do that wonderful thing, fundraise, right? Nobody likes to do it, but we would like to recognize our top three fundraisers for our Pepsi sales. We are also going to continue to do our drink sales, so be on the lookout for that. We recognized our top three, so our number one seller with 37 cases was Emma Hansen.
Let's go, sister. Let's go, let's go,
Number two seller with 30 cases was Miss Brenda And our third place seller was Miss Braylon Williams with 29 cases. Those of you, just make sure if you want one of those wonderful prizes, do your best in selling when it comes around to Pepsi. Probably our biggest fundraiser we do is our discount cards. I still have people ask me even before it's time to sell those discount cards. When are we going to do it? We're still doing that. Absolutely, we will. So the top discount card seller selling 60 cards was Miss Emma Hansen. Coming in second place with 40 cards was Miss Kylie Marshall. And our third place seller with 35 cards was Miss Creed Webster. Just a little something to show our appreciation because like I said, without you all doing your selling, we could not give you anything that we did. We're gonna wait, so everybody's gonna stay put. We're gonna do Sky's signing. After Sky has signed, I'm gonna ask two things. Thing one, everybody throws their plates in the trash. Your mama's not, your mama may be here with you. Clean up after you. So clean up after yourself and throw the trash in. And then the boosters has a gift for you. When you get your gift, double check to make sure, because there's like 3 possibilities of a Paxton. We got Paxton with a hug, we got Eva Paxton, we got Lila Paxton. So when we were putting things in bags, things might have, we think we did good, but sometimes we make mistakes. So double check that your 2 gifts match your name. I got it? Everybody just and then also, Jerry's gonna want pictures of all award winners at the end too.
I just need 3 pictures. I need all academic all together, honorable mention and all state. Then I need the JV middle school award winners, and then I'll need the varsity award winners.
Got it? Sarah, you ready?
Can we go ahead and do signing after the banquet? That way whoever wants to leave.
Which back? Do your picture right there.
Yep. All right, I need all academic, honorable mention and all state.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Well, hard to do, you say. I think you can be out
I'm just giving myself some side.
Yeah, I know.
All right now, honey, go get yourself.
All right, now I need award